Yaakov believed that Yosef wasn't alive. So my difficulty was, it says that when Yaakov spoke, became angry with Rachel, what did Hashem say? Is that the way you speak to a distraught woman? I swear in your life that your children will bow to her children. Okay, that's what he said. That Hashem said that. That because she spoke, he says, "Am I in the place?" He got angry at Rachel. Rachel says, if you don't give me children, I'm going to die. So it says Yaakov became angry at her and says, "Am I in the place of Hashem? I have children. You don't have children." So it says, "Is that the way you speak to a distraught woman?" And because she spoke with this level of insensitivity, your children will bow to her son. Meaning, which ultimately they bowed in Mitzrayim. So if Hashem said that, so Yosef's alive. Hashem says, factually, your children are going to bow to her son. So if that is the case, he's alive. So how did Yaakov all these years believe that he wasn't alive? Good. What do you say?
Did he say where?
But he never bowed until then.
No, I'm saying that he didn't know that this is
Doesn't make a difference. When is he going to bow? Yosef's not alive now. They never bowed.
Oh, so he has to be alive.
It has to be right. Unless you want to say maybe it's Binyamin.
Right.
Maybe. I was thinking that maybe when he said it, he didn't say it to Yaakov. Hashem took a shvur. When he did it, Hashem made a shvur. I swear on your life, but not that he communicated this to Yaakov. He didn't communicate it. So as a result of that, he didn't know. Right? But factually, ultimately it did come. And why? Because he was insensitive to her. Okay. Hashem is bound to it. Hashem made a shvur that he won't bring a mabul on the world. Who did he speak? He didn't speak to anybody. He didn't speak to anybody. He's telling us that he made it. But it, again. Okay.
That's an interesting point.
That's only to show the seriousness of it. Meaning no schus is going to undo it. It is negative. It's a punishment. Okay.
Why did it end up the Leah and 6 children?
Okay. You want to discuss all the parshas and gracious? Okay. Invite him, thank you, with Rosh Hashanah. No, okay. Okay, we're going to start from Shlishi. Start from Shlishi. V'yom Parol Yosef. Achri Hodi Elokim Oisro Es Kol Zeus. After Elokim informed you all this, we left off. Ein Novon V'Chochem Kamocha. This is a confirmation. There's no one as insightful or as wise as you are. Now, I would have said the other way. I mean, I don't have an answer to it. Seemingly, it's Chochem V'Novon. Right? Bina is, after you have Chochmah, the Chazal say, the Gemara says, what's the difference between a Chochem and a Navon? A Chochem is the equivalent of the person has many coins, and he counts the coins, and he counts them over and over again. The Navon is the one who appreciates the value of the coins, and now he invests the coins. He has the coins, and he invests the coins to go beyond, to make the profit. So therefore, Chochmah is knowledge. Bina is having an understanding of that knowledge, and you can apply the knowledge. So you should have said, Ein Chochem v'Novon Kamocha, not Ein Novon v'Chochem Kamocha. Right? Seems to be the order is not the correct order.
Maybe after you've made the discernment, after you've made the calculations shows how wise you are.
You know, but he says, after Hashem has informed you all this, there's no one as Navon v'chochem kamocha.
In other words, he had the understanding at such a level that was so.
But you can't have the understanding unless you have the chokhmah. You only could have the person has a phenomenal mind, never learned anything in his life, doesn't even know how to evaluate something. You can't apply your ability of Navon because you don't understand what it is. Right? So you have to first understand what it is. After you understand what it is, then you talk about penetrating, delving into it, and analyzing what it is. Right? So the Chokhmah always precedes in Bina.
Paro didn't understand that. He wasn't that smart.
He was a smart guy, Paro.
I'm saying, but he says, Chacham, Navam, Chacham. He didn't understand that.
If I said about you, would you be insulted? Okay.
Paro's not here.
This is Paro. Yeah. What's your office? 20 by 20? You know how big Paro's palace was? Okay. Paro
It says in a
wasn't
footnote
he
here.
wasn't a slouch.
It says because Paro was responding to Yosef's suggestion that Paro find a discerning and wise man. When Yosef made the request that you need someone who's discerning and wise to figure out.
Okay, so so where's the question on Yosef? Lamed Gimel. This is what we skipped. Ato Yira Par Ish Navon V'Chocham. The Shiseo there, it's Mitzrayim. There's a Seforno on it. He says something. I don't know if he's addressing this before. Ish Navon V'Chocham Iyuni. That Iyuni, that means Iyun. Be able to be delving. Umasi, a masi, on hands. Chochem means on hands. He's not talking about the chochem. It's like years ago, there used to be a person who used to come here. He came from your neck of the woods. Mike Goldberger. So, he had a little bit of a sense of humor. And he would say, in Yiddish, how do you say 3 coins in the fountain? He'd say, how do you say this in Yiddish? So he'd say, now how do you say 3 coins in the fountain? Or is go from the guild? Waste of money. Who throws 3 coins in the fountain? You understand? that was his humor. You understand? You're ishiyuni, but no, you're not hands-on. You're wasting your time. The guy's running business. He's phenomenal, but he's out to lunch. So therefore, what? The business is not going anywhere. It's ish navon. Not only navon, he's ish masi. He's a down-to-earth person. He's able to implement his ability. The chacham over doesn't mean wise. No, but chacham simply doesn't mean that. I'm just saying that's what Seforno learns. Okay? Yeah. You mean Kishuv? We're on a Kishuv.
By the time we walk out of there, the place where we were there in order to restore all 10 spheres. Right? And the last 2, Chachma, Bina, the last 3.
There's another level. There's another level. Who you saying? Whose name? Okay. Okay, never heard it. Okay. Ato Tial Basi. Ato Tial Basi. You will be upon my house. Valpicho Yishak Kolami. And through your word, my people will be sustained, being fed. Raka kise egdal mikmeko. Only the throne I will be greater than you. But in terms of actually dictating, you will dictate everything in this land. My household, my people. Raka kise egdal mikmeko. Rashi. Yishak Yizan Yispanis. Kol tzarchei ami yunasam al yotcha. All domestic needs of the country will be through you. Kimo ben meshik basic. We found by Eliezer. He oversaw his household. Meshik. Kol nashku bar. Bar is grain. Nashku bar. Nashku nishika means kissing. But it means it's. I think it has to do with just less kissing is an indication of intimacy, but attachment. This is like the necessity. You can't survive without this. The domestic needs of the country. That's the Yishak basic. He says Yizan, Sparnis, Gimel. Say yes. So this is Chomesh. Say Yizon. Right? What does it say? Yishak. Yishloma do Yisi Omer. Lumineo el Amazonis. Amazon. If we don't say Yizan, that's only the food. What about all the other domestic needs of the country? Yishak is more encompassing. That's like Ben Meshik Basi by Eliezer. Rakakisi Shigor Li Melech. You know, they're similar to Potiphar. Right? What if Potiphar says? He knew nothing regarding his household or his business affairs. All he was involved was with his wife. By Potiphar. Yosef literally actually was involved in every aspect of his assets except his wife. Same thing. You everything. Raka Kisev Meko. What's that? She currently melech. But in the actual running of the country, you run the country. It's your decision. I have no input, I have no say. Kisei lo sheshem hamlucho kmo vigadel es kiso b'kisei adonai hamelech.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Why would Pharaoh do this? There's no famine. Nothing wrong with the country right now. He just told him, interpreted a dream, and he's given him basically run of the country. It's all yours. But there's nothing even going on in the country that's even wrong.
Wait, let's understand something. Let's understand something. He had a dream. The dream is a prophecy. He had a equivalent of a prophecy. That means this is definitely happening. This is coming down the pike. Let me ask a question. You win. I tell you, you can win $100 million lottery, and it's clear you believe it. But unless you have somebody to oversee that money, within a week you're losing it. Right? Are you going to do whatever has to be done to secure that $100 million? Of course you can do it. And otherwise you're going to be left worse than destitute. Of course you can. Whoever you're going to have to hire to take care of that, you're going to do. He had a prophecy here. The dream is a prophecy.
He had an unshakable belief in that prophecy.
100%. Definitely. That was the dream. No, he can't be deposed. That's what I said. What he gave him an unusual name, Tzavtas Paneach, and the wife was Bas Potiphar, right? Osnas Bas Potiphar. An unusual name. Tzavtas Paneach. What kind of name is it? The interpreters, the reveal of the hidden. You understand? Paro was no fool. Paro understood if you have a man with such ability, it's just a question of time before he fades. He fades into the oblivion. Yosef's take over the country. Correct? But if his title is Tzavtas Paneach, they say, what's this all about? What kind of name is Tzavtas Paneach? You realize how he got to where he is. Paro installed him. Because he interpreted originally his dreams. So nobody will ever forget what his origins are. And not only that, you know, his wife is. That was his original master's daughter. You know, he was originally a slave, he was a chattel. So this really shackles and binds Yosef. There's no way he could depose of, he could remove the throne power from, and that's what he said, Raka Ikise Egdumeko. And I'm going to make sure. And how do I make sure? Tzavtas Paneach, you marry Osnas Bas Potiphar. So he wasn't a smart man, he was a very wise man. You have the cake and eat it without the calories. I told you, Moshe. Okay? To be continued.